So much can happen in a year. 365 days is a lot of time. So you can either sit still and do nothing, or chase what you want to achieve. For me, the first one wasn't an option. I had this very simple goal of wanting to dunk a basketball. That's it. Some people were born dunking, I know that. But to me, it was a huge goal. Being an average athlete, 5'7", and an Asian, our genetics aren't the best usually. This goal of dunking was sort of looking impossible. Let's take a look at where it all started. Let me really help you guys visualize this. COVID just happened, my third year of university got cut short, and I was left looking like this after a couple months of isolation. This is 19-year-old Rick. Look at that damn mustache. Your hair. Bro, where's your headband? I was feeling a bit depressed, as most people were during this time. So you know what I did? I set up my tripod on my driveway, and I tried to touch a 10-foot rim. Shit did not look pretty. I probably had a 26-inch vertical here, nowhere near dunking, and honestly I don't know how I kept going. I couldn't even dunk on an 8'6" rim, but I never lost hope no matter how improbable the finish line looked. Hell, I even got a lot of people that laughed when I told them what I was training for.
Eric, you'll never dunk. Never, ever, ever.
A lot of people doubted me, and I was posting my dunk journey from the start on social media, and these were the types of comments I was getting. Oh, there you guys are. Look at this. You never dunking, bozo. Go play football. You're never gonna dunk. We all know you're not dunking. Just stop. On my life, you never dunking? On his life is crazy. But luckily, this kid wasn't phased one bit.
Eric, you'll never dunk. Never. We'll see about that.
Kept pushing through with the content, kept grinding and training, kept researching and studying, and he never ever lost sight of the goal. But he was kind of naive. Didn't really know too much about vertical jump training. Didn't really know how to periodize and structure his programs. So he was kind of winging it the whole time. Which isn't even a bad way to start, honestly. And it even motivates myself right now to see my younger self consistently get back from all these setbacks. I wasn't even close to touching 10 feet, and my vertical was estimated at about 25 inches. The highest I could dunk on was an 8'6" rim. And what's up, man? What you watching? Some dunk journey by this 5'7" guy. Some guy named Rick. By Rick? That's my favorite video, man. Let me watch too. About dunking and working hard, and I remember being so happy that this first dunking episode got 13,000 views. I was motivated and I was doing my thing up until June 4, 2020, where this happened. Unfortunately, I was pathetic enough to sprain my ankle while trying to dunk on an 8'6" rim. This was embarrassing, and I was sidelined for a few months, and I could barely work out at all, which really killed my motivation. Wait, what are you doing? This is the best part. What do you mean best part? This guy's taking so long to dunk. And he just injured himself trying to dunk on a 3-foot rim. Come on, I'm trying to get to the good part. This is the good part. Everything is the good part. That's what makes this journey special. Yeah, whatever. I just want to get to the destination. I just want to see the dunk. First biometric workout ever, which were exercises I pulled off of Google. I was pretty serious about dunking and working hard. This journey's so long, man. So I gotta speed it up even faster. Got 13,000 views. Oh no, you don't. What the hell? We're watching the whole journey. Come on, bro. You're wasting my time. Oh, I promise you, I'm not. Why would we care about the journey when the outcome is what we're working so hard towards? I used to ask this question myself all the time. Why would I enjoy the journey? I'm torturing my body through training and I'm embarrassing myself every time I fail to dunk at the gym. This isn't enjoyable. Dunking will be enjoyable. I'd rather enjoy the fruits of my labor than be in a seamlessly endless process of not being good enough. This is just some cliche line to make people feel better about not achieving the goals. Honestly, those are some fair points. But they're missing a very key element. The problem with a lot of people is that they want to achieve a very special goal stupidly fast. In this case, it's dunking while being undersized. People want to go from unathletic to a dunking freak in a matter of weeks. If that were possible, everyone would do it, and that would kind of ruin any value that goal holds, don't you think? I understand that the goal being out of reach can be mentally draining, but honestly, suck it up. That's life. And you can either mope about it or be grateful for every little thing about the journey that has helped you grow and get better. The journey isn't simply the training towards the goal of dunking. It's all of the setbacks that comes with it and coming back from them, all the injuries that we encounter and learning how to rehab from them, all the things we learn from each little moment that leads to insignificant progress every day without the thousands of hours training, all the learning curves, all the obstacles, all the injuries, all the frustrations, stress, time, blood, sweat, and tears. The end goal of dunking would be sort of useless. Damn. So even though we have a specific goal in mind that we so desperately want to achieve, focusing on what's happening today is more important. While having that vision is crucial for being successful, rewind a little bit and take a second to be thankful for the growth that you've made along this path that you chose. Be conscious of the work you're putting in every day and learn to find things to make the process part more effective and enjoyable. Focus on fulfilling each day in the present instead of being so fixated on when you're going to achieve your goal or how you're going to achieve your goal. So when people tell you to enjoy the journey, you should really take their advice, because once you learn how to enjoy the hard part of all of it, it'll make the end goal a lot sweeter once you achieve it.
So yeah, I ended up dunking. COVID hit, I wanted to dunk, so I was like, fuck it, why not? When I started, I had no idea what I was doing. Literally did not know anything, but eventually things started to click. And even though I didn't know what I was doing, I started. And I'm so glad that I did, because if I didn't, this wouldn't have happened, and you wouldn't be watching this video. It's crazy how the world works, right? So go ahead, start whatever you've always wanted to do. Think hard about a goal that's worth achieving, and go for it. And whatever you're working towards, please make sure that you're passionate about it. Please make sure that it's something you enjoy, because I learned that finding a way to enjoy the process phase makes it a whole lot easier to stay consistent. And since you enjoy the process phase, when you eventually reach that goal, you're not just gonna stop. You're just gonna keep doing what you enjoy. You're probably gonna break your expectations and go even higher. But those motivated by the goal, reach the goal, and then just stop. They just stop working hard. This journey taught me a lot. It started off as a linear goal of just wanting to dunk. That's it. But eventually, as the years went on and I kept training, I learned so much. I learned how to be disciplined. I learned how to work out efficiently. I learned more about exercise science. I learned how to jump high. And I learned how to make these videos. So the year just started. You got a fresh start. What are you waiting for? Just start now. Who knows? You could be a totally unrecognizable person by the end of the year, just like me.